Yesterday. First on the chopping block, potentially alongside Zeus, but it comes out here. Now it just come down to Yesterday as Chronicle to seal the deal on an 8-4 half here for Fnatic. A strong finish, all things considered.
Yeah, found their adjustment, got back to where they wanted to be after a couple of shaky rounds. FUT trying to stay competitive, but they're certainly not out of the woods yet. It's 8-4, and we'll be back in just a sec.
Nice stream started. Often right here. Okay. Bro. It's like, wait. Is somebody streaming this on Twitch? Oh, Tarek. Oh, Tarek is streaming. Oh no. There's all my viewers. What is he saying? Oh.
Türkçem biraz zayıf olduğu için fazla konuşmuyorum. Lütfen sinirletme beni.
Yo, he's just speaking Turkish or what?
Right. So I got it out of my system. That's cool now.
I was about to say something about it, but maybe I shouldn't. Yo,
No way you're getting rage baited in multiple languages? That's the downside of knowing 6 different languages, bro. I look at chat, I'm getting roasted in, you know, a bunch of different things.
There's no way he knows 6 languages.
Yeah.
My man is
I speak a little bit of everything, bro. Little Spanish, little Russian, little Turkish, little English, little Polish.
Yeah, sure, man, sure. Everybody believes you.
Very little Italian. That one, not that much. Maybe not even verbal.
Sure.
Say something in Polish? Kurwa, brother. And
no, of course.
that'll be about it, really. Russian? Russian? I know, bro.
Yeah, what's he gonna say?
Fuck, hold on. Привет, как дела? Хорош. До свидания. Suka.
Good impact from Mr. Paul. We've seen
Oh man.
enough
Tarek
to
is
this
such a
attacking side
fraud,
now.
man. It's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a tough question.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate.
Wow. I mean, the one thing to take away from that, Fnatic came in with a game plan to really upset the rhythm and maybe the tendencies that FUT were going to try and establish in this half. I mean, that starts off the rip from round 2 being flipped, so FUT's first hint of comfort is stripped away from them. And I think actually then Fnatic began to exploit that a little bit. Criticizing maybe though that round 9 and 10 where the clock kind of decided it, but Fnatic looked consistently happy to play out that sort of round, and FUT kind of struggled to keep up.
So the stats there, not the strongest area for Fnatic now, as Yesterday already removing the singular man, Chronicle, after a great first half, the first to go down here. Not really what you want to be seeing in that. Does need to keep that in mind. I'd love to see what the shot was from Yesterday. If it's just one of those shots that he's hit, fair play. But got to see Cron be careful about this, because now you can see that they have to dismantle that initial setup with that heavy emphasis towards the B side.
This has left
Kaisha now.
an opportunity on the table here.
Somehow I don't want to.
Kayak.
Oh wow!
Try and find an he does find a response here. We'll get away from the paranoia as well.
Yeah, looks like we've got Prius in the building so far. There we go.
Oh wow!
Zil's taking over.
Nice shot.
Crack's gonna find Crashies and try and keep this in favor of FUT, but the plant now gonna be worked on. Kayak gonna post in the paint shell. Nice the plant to start with. That's pretty big. Buys a couple extra seconds for the support system to arrive. But there's not much utility here to play with as well. TP with Boaster, and that's about all she wrote. 6 seconds on a turret. I mean, 5 on the smoke again. If they clear out a captain, it might be game on. Mr. Fallen replies. It's Zeus still firing. There's Boaster left in the 1v3. He's pretty clutch. This is tough, though. That's a great beginner. He's going to make them question.
No way.
No!
I thought it's going to be Haven
That was
versus
so
Vitality.
close.
It's down to 12 HO. Boaster came into that with 47, by the way.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, look at that little grin. He's like, yeah, I was pretty close on that. I was right there.
I mean, grins on the other side, thinks for FUT as well. Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Oh, what was that?
It looked worse from Chronicle's view, to be honest.
I can't believe this from Boaster.
Almost. Bro, that was unlucky. The guy...
Yeah, that was unlucky.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty unlucky. It said 12 HP separating these teams. Round 1 of the second half.
Oh. He
Ay,
just got
ay,
the
ay.
win.
Oh,
How is he alive,
just wants to
man?
live. Quite a big stack of
Oh,
players.
it's a
They
C-stack.
really want the round 2 conversion to come through this time. Yeah, Jay, a little far ahead here with the Bulldogs, to be honest. You don't really want to see him.
Oh, they
Big
know
as
it's
heels,
A
but
now.
it's just the other
That's so big brain.
That's what I mean. You don't want to see
That's
him
so big brain. by
even
Fnatic.
tempting fate in that
Yo,
scenario.
this is insane.
Obviously not shaken by the second round in the first half.
Oh my.
I feel like I'm waiting for this to go wrong because they've taken so long to get here, and now I'm worried that the
Yeah.
smoke's only coming over towards the stack site.
It's
Even though
4 here.
I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared, Michael.
Oh,
I don't
no.
like it anymore.
is-
Cracks.
Oh.
All good, all good, all good? Question mark? Everything's
does he have the
fine.
classic only?
Everything is smooth sailing. Foot making it
Girl
up to
just
6.
played with a...
And look, we know Fnatic's track record in these pistols, certainly not their strong suit, but now they got to fight back.
See, now you do credit the purchase. The other side for Foot will be coming in pretty well rounded.
How does he get 2? That's so...
That's the captain down on a stinger, potentially, depending on where Mr. Fallen settles for. Boaster straight onto the heavy weaponry. No surprises where we'll see him positioned.
I hate it. Hate it so very much. Kayak, though,
Oh.
one to receive the most attention so far. The second that door swings, has to fall away. The paranoia is in. There's not a comfortable escape route here. You can see how well-rounded that side take was. Spike now to be planted up next, but there's a lot of threat here. Counter paranoia. Do they try and push off this? Slowed down on the way. They don't make the most of that.
There's no way they planted. There's a nade.
They want space.
Yeah, Foot have to consider a different approach here.
Look at the split from Mr. Fallen as well.
Oh wow, this is really well
Yeah, they're
played
trying
by
to cross
Foot.
over. Kron,
Oh,
he can hear the
whoa.
steps, he can see the smoke, but he can't really stop it just yet. It's Alpha who's in trouble. He's trying to find a way out, and he's going to go for CT. Seems like the safest route here.
Yo.
Bloody hell, team up with Chronicle.
What is
Nice start
happening right
choking,
now on
hopefully
the
they
map?
don't. 3 on the flank
the
here,
flank
Michael.
is
Lots about to
insane.
happen.
This flank is insane. Oh, the timing.
First engagement will even
my
come through from
God.
Chronicle. And the captain's actually slipped into a deeper position now. That's where the Stinger will really pay dividends. 29 HP though. Got to try and slow Alpha down a little further, but not going to be able to achieve that.
No ults to bank on, it is the guns in hand. Here we go. Kayak looking for the way in. It's actually Boast to take the first couple of steps, but Foot are loving every second that passes. It feels better and better, but Fnatic finding back, taking away 2. And the site now under scrutiny. Yellow Jay looking to buy those precious seconds, and it is going to start running low. But Boaster sprays and prays with crashes. And they're well within time on this one. Diffuse there.
Ale
And
dig
Fnatic play it back in.
So there's a moment where Fnatic almost slowed down after those first 2 kills, expecting maybe Foot to find a response, but
Ak by som to celé pozeral, tak do 10
becoming a factor
určite.
here. Unlucky for Foot, because I think forced into a pretty tough decision here. Like I said, that plant doesn't come through on the first kind of engagement on B site. There's kind of 4 of them kind of stood looking at each other like,
A ty streamuj War Thunder, to sa oplatí.
I mean, once you find that rotation through water, it's so awkward.
No dobre,
It
čau.
just so happens that they're able to kind of completely negate Alpha's setup.
Aha. He just hung up.
Luckily, he's able to get away.
Okay. I guess I'm playing
What's
now.
up to now? It kind of makes this map feel so unapproachable.
Yo! That was close.
Gets away, takes a little bit of damage for it, but he's spotted out at least 2 there. And they instantly turn around towards him.
The pings.
Foot had some nice reactions this game, they just didn't work out because of the lower
Towards spawn here.
weapon rate.
Kron's already looking as if he wants to
Oh wow.
come across and secure the C site hold, but Zeus is able to get ahead of the utility.
But Alpha doesn't want to give up all of this space. Oh dear.
Is he beat into it?
Must have done. Sure, something's gone wrong. I'm sure
How
we'll get it
did
on the
that
replay,
happen?
but Zeus is trying to posture up on site and keep this, I want to say controlled, but Fnatic on these flanks have been good, and
They're just
considering his
waiting
Boaster on the way on the
for
flank here,
That's nice, I
could
like
do
it.
well here, could be
They
able to
didn't
TP
stall
across the
blind
trap
or
on
nothing.
that
Yeah, there's
deeper
no
line.
close enough, yeah.
Oh,
No, so
fuck.
that's an eventual threat. Right now they can't get past the front door. Yellow Jay gone.
How is Kayak not dead?
Cracks
He's
of
on
Mr. Fallen
5
don't even
HP.
know about what's coming their way. That paranoia, God knows where that's going.
wow.
And it's all down to Cracks for the heroics now. A 1v3 is not gonna happen. I've got to say, Fnatic's retake so far, Mike, I love how well they pressure every lane. It's not just through CT or Waterfall. There's consistent flanks. It's well-tempered, and it's well-considered.
Yeah, I think conceding a body so early, like I said yesterday, his punches all the way up, basically backing up onto
What are you doing, guys?
the wall alongside Sport. Does he? That's the alarm bot as well.
Oh my god.
Actually, I was going to say, I didn't see the assist coming through from Chronicle. I thought maybe there was like a snake bite come through.
Something there, yeah.
Kayak survived.
TP's across, alarm bot goes off, and he actually backs up into the Nano.
Yeah, bro. You try and abuse me. Try and abuse me. One more. Come on. Come. More.
Alpha welcoming them back onto C-site.
And he stayed
Alpha
seated,
wants more kills.
which is the more important factor. Alpha not getting up from the chair, which obviously invites the curse.
Oh, shoot!
Much
Shoot!
better.
Yes!
He's learned.
You and your crystal ball.
Stick Meg.
Actually pinged through? No.
Yo, chill,
That's
chill,
not
chill,
gonna be
boasty.
Any indication just yet.
Okay, there's one
Mr.
hero
Foreman, I think, he's
rifle
probably taken one
versus...
bullet of that.
And he didn't even get flashed.
Oh.
Oh, Booster did.
He's taking the rest of them. Mr. Fallen again with a classic.
Hey, just give him a classic.
How?
He's been wild with it.
Huh?
At this point, though,
They're
but
just
it's
fighting
not
the
just a singular
classics
fight. As
and
much as you may be able to clear Boaster out of the tree, if you're feeling like that's an option,
And they're all low
there's still a lot
HP,
of players
how?
close
Yeah,
by.
yeah.
Because, hey, they put a lot of faith in Alpha, and you can see why. Alpha's been doing exceptionally well at just kind of like solo anchoring out that C site. He's got his util, he's backing away
Alpha
well,
is
he's not
backing up
overly
so
rotating.
well.
He's holding his
There's
own
no way
pretty much on the other side of the
to
map, so
win this now.
they're able to reinforce Boaster if he's under pressure. And for Fnatic now, they can just keep the numbers. The work really is now on foot to try and take a positive step. It looks like 11 is very likely.
30 seconds left.
Beautifully synced there. I almost forgot about
Wait.
the voice line.
Crashes is
The
watched.
announcer
What is
again. Can I
that
pay for
play?
that?
Yeah, we'll do
Right,
we'll do a
honestly,
sound pack.
You can monetize it. I know you guys like that. That's fine. We're down.
Whoa.
Okay.
What was that?
Hold on. Yeah, ooh.
What is this timing? Oh wow.
Seconds left.
Oh no, that's a spike.
Chronicle.
That's a spike that's gone down. It's gonna go back.
Oh man, what the
Wait,
heck?
so
Time.
Oh,
Time
okay.
is just too late.
show me the replay on Kayak getting the satchel kill.
Wait, the
Wait.
satchel got the kill.
The satchel got the kill.
Wait, the satchel
The
got
satchel
the
that he
kill?
got caught
What?
in his hand with.
Show me it. Show me
got
it.
a kill.
Please. Please.
How?
There's no way. Did I just like blank that out from my mind?
Wait, he really
we go,
got a satchel
please. Is it
kill?
there? Here it is.
What? Oh, it sticks to his feet.
It's a sticky bomb on him.
What? He just blows up.
That's so good.
It
That's
looked
so
even better the second
cool.
time round.
That's so cool.
Thank you, observers, by the way, and EVS, all you guys.
Why is he playing
Getting your jobs.
this agent?
Now
wow.
ults galore, right? And Kayak on the operator.
And why are
this
they
was the
not
thing
showing
that
the
activated him
kills?
before
I
after
want
a
the
slump
kills over
performance.
here.
It's what got him
Oh.
back on that main page, but he's been having a great start already, so this will only amplify things. And chip damage done, Mr. Fallen having to run his way in towards B, trying to avoid that perpetual
Yo, this
spam from
Odin is
Boaster.
so...
On the other side, Chronicle
Fnatic
waiting.
are playing like G2.
Shows a little bit of presence, and as I said,
Everybody
he
hates G2
knowingly
anyway.
falls away.
Well,
But
Alpha
like-
and Crashies
oh,
both
man.
have their ultimates, so this is almost playing into Fnatic's hand here.
Looking to dig out that
yeah,
look.
Oh, is he
expecting to
reading
find
this?
yesterday
He
here.
is. They're double back. Wow.
Spot on.
What can you
This
do?
is beautiful.
Feels like the book's been left open on the table,
Oh
doesn't
my
it? And
lord.
Kayak's not missing. Mr.
Oh
Fallen's
no.
gone down in
Oh, what is that
systematic
with you?
destruction.
Oh.
And a captain's got
Oh,
a
give me something
absolute
now, then.
army to face. 2 found. You got more for me.
Sees
This
though.
is hard work now. 10 bullets, 3 bodies
Oh,
to
what?
drop. He's still
Oh.
fighting as hard as he could. A
What is
valiant
Kayak
attempt, but
doing?
a defuse nevertheless for Fnatic, who've really stepped up now.
Themselves
Those are-
their 12th round.
Those are really nice rounds.
And didn't even
actually.
rely on the ultimates
Holy.
either.
No.
Kayak now 1 away from the showstopper. Chronicle 1 off the pit as well.
Oh wow, what a show. Oh
It's an
my
elbow
god.
out of place. No stone left unturned here.
It just feels like they've got such a good idea of
Oh my what? What is wrong with the classic?
There's nothing wrong with Mr. Fallens, we know that much
That
from
one's
this
what I
map.
can find. But it just feels like Fnatic know exactly what FUT want to be achieving. Even in like, you know, halfway through a round, mid-rounding, they seem so on point with it. Really
Well, you can
very
see straight away
impressive.
there, it's Chronicle and Alpha. As soon as that first spike tab comes through, they're actively hunting the lurk. Alpha looking like he might get his wish once again.
Oh, wow.
Yetajay, not so lucky on the other side of the map. Being punished time and
And
time
they're going
again.
into the setup.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Missile
Oh,
forward,
wow.
this time gonna find it, and Zeus has been a little quiet on this side in comparison to the first and instantly traded out. Chronicle heard the words, saw the people were looking at him for these performances, and he's absolutely on it. 3v2 now, cracks out a captain.
This is impossible
No
with this
sight
Viper
security.
split, dude. What?
Backing that one away.
Oh, Crashes is reading this.
It's here so quickly.
Hi, Crashies.
Oh, wow.
And goodbye, out of captain. It's all on Cracks, and he's pretty far here. Horns back. Chucks that in.
Hold on. Are Fnatic actually going to...
35 seconds. Position
Masters?
surrounded. Kayak watching.
Into Toronto?
Swing from tree.
Oh, what the f...
Should be up
Oh, wow,
next.
nice shot.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Fnatic looking world class there, Mike.
Really nice.
First half
Holy.
competitive, yes. Some really close rounds. The second half, that was an absolute masterclass.
Yeah, overall,
Not
a
even
very
close,
well
dude.
second. Few question marks in my eyes on the first half, but I think
Okay, it's gonna
coming
be
in with
2-0.
such a diverse
which is
game plan,
nice.
maybe you could give
me.
away some of those round losses.
Well, we're going to see if there's any hope to be found for FUT when we get towards Split, which will be next
Wait,
up.
do I
So don't go
still
too
have
far away.
Geoguessr? Because I feel like it was a year ago that I
figured out a way to
bought
beat
it.
Stop, chat.
Stupefied! Stupefied!
What?
Stupefied!
What's happening?
What?
Expecto Patronum!
What the fuck?
I'm begging.
Begging.
Wait, do they have Spotify on the stage PCs? To warm up?
Okay. Wait, so can I still play? Oh, I can. Okay, okay. United States. What is hard? What is really difficult? Japan is easy. How? What is hard? There's nothing hard here. What? Moderate hard. Ukraine is hard. Okay, let's play Ukraine. Oh, of course it's hard. Why did I even think it would be fine? Because I'm just gonna have no clue where I am. This is not even gonna help me. I cannot even try. Well, I'm in Ukraine, and it looks like it's more to the south. So it's like this. Oh wait, oh, never mind. I thought I'm closer. Never mind. Bruh. Okay, I really know now why this is not easy. This is like, I don't know, here. Oh, that wasn't even that bad. Okay. And help. What the fuck? Okay, this is like a little bit more cultured, I guess. So this is like a big highway somewhere. Actually, one of them is here. I know it's not the one to Slovakia, so I feel like it's the one here, maybe. Oh, fuck. Okay, who cares? No clue. Just here. Okay, whatever. Who gives a shit? And the last one. Oh my god, this is like Belarus or something. Like here. Oh. Well, that was terrible. Okay. Anyway, BBL2 out Fnatic. I mean Navi. What? Oh, Angel going -22. Are you kidding me, Angel? First death 12. First deaths as a fade, and oh no. Oh no, Angel. They might actually retire Angel at this point. Holy shit. Koala doing actually a nice job, as well as this guy. Oh no. Oh no. Magnum, Yampi, social. Okay, I mean, what? How? 39? With an Angel going 9 in 19? So that means he's gonna have 9 kills as well. 9 in 21. 6 first deaths. How do you get 6 first deaths as a deadlock on freaking Lotus? How? Oh my. Wait, there was... Okay. Well, Navi just doing Navi things. May 10th. So this is tomorrow. So on Saturday there's Heretics BBL and lower round. So Navi are still not out. Okay. And what about Masters Toronto playoff? Wait. Everybody you get some prize, so it's nice. Basically you get 2 Masters and you get some prizes. That's nice. Okay, so we don't know yet which teams are going to Toronto, I guess. Participating teams, yeah, we know about that one. So what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Navi, KC and Vitality versus the decider of this, I guess. Yep, looks like it. How did this game go anyway? I mean, Zeus went bad, but he had first bloods. Both are having 0 first kills first, that is actually interesting. Chronicle top fragging, nice. Wait, are we live? Nope, we're not, okay. They lost 2-0 against Heretics, holy. Okay, Miniboo just 40% headshot, 9 first bloods, and oh, what? 180 what? Oh man. Kag was close though, holy shit. Yo, they played really well. Boo being, wait, on ACS? It was just a Miniboo show, look at this. Rien's not doing that well. I mean, they're all doing pretty well still, but... Yo, how is Boo doing? Low ACS, KD, okay. Okay. What about Miniboo? Miniboo has been doing really well. Look at this. Okay, 282 €1. It's insane. Oh man. Kills that first kills 14-4. 14-4. Holy man. That's nice. Okay, what else can we expect? Oh, what? I thought they were playing. Wait, this is
He
the
sort of
older
upped the
rounds.
tempo and just did a direct hit on C, which was something as well that FUT
Oh,
were
wait,
never really
what?
able to kind of gauge,
Oh
you know,
my
like
God, that
where are
was
Fnatic going? Like as much as they were trying to prop Zeus on C mound and down C longs, kind
Navi Casey, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. And Vitality versus the loser of this, I guess. Yep. Liquid. I hope Liquid is gonna make it. I really like Liquid. Their playstyle is fine. FNC and Zeus, what is this? FNC fumbled the bag with this one. FNC was trying to get him in the off-season but didn't continue with it. Oh. Kayak is nice though, what are people saying? I feel like if Kayak turns on, he's actually insane. DRG, okay, who cares? Who cares? America stage 2 groups turn. Okay, G2 and Cloud9 EG2 game. Crew might be allowed live. So, wait, Lev didn't even announce their freaking players yet. And I didn't even know Texas German, what the hell? They have 3 people on Live. What? Oh, and Pancada is returning for Loud. To his Pancada. Wait, so who did they? Artzin. Wait. No, I don't even know at this point. Where's Artzin? I forgot. EG? Nope. Oh, Fury, I'm not even gonna look at this. Who had Artzin? Yo, but G2 Sen and EG in a group. Together Cloud9. Okay, these two are just the punch bags, and this MIBR. Okay, crew. 100 Thieves, who gives a shit, and RG, who gives a shit. Okay, literally MIBR are making playoffs of this group. Easy. Okay, what else? Wait. Okay, we're still chilling. Paper X and Talons stay alive in stage 1 lower bracket. Wait, yeah, how is Pacific doing? We have Paper X defeating Boom, and May 9th, 12 p.m. Center. Okay, so tomorrow at 12, I want to watch DRX Paper X. This might be a really hype match. And then the winner of this goes to the lower final, and we have Genji, whatever. What is this team? RRQ. Moniet? I know Moniet, he's an OG, but none of the other players. Okay. So Genji win these. Wait, Genji changed their team now? Munchkin Foxy, Karen Texture, suggest who I don't even know. Okay, whatever. The Pacific is confusing for me. Okay, T1 is 7th. Oh no. Yo, T1 got knocked out so quickly. So, oh yeah, if Paper X win these, they go to Toronto. And, yeah, and if DRX lose, they don't. And Genji and RRQ going both. So basically, these two secured their spots. And this is the TBD, I guess. Okay. Good to know. And VCT Brazil. What? Okay, Masters Toronto. Oh no, I never meant. Prize pool $1 million though. That's a lot. CN. Who won there? EDG won. Lower finals, EDG, which won on the final. Trace Esports were winning all. Wow. And then DRG defeating Fun FPX. Okay. So who qualified to Toronto? Where do I see that? Vukashu. I don't know any of these Chinese players. And there are some Russians in there, and this Korean dude. Yeah, okay. Trace, I know. And Stu. Nope, I don't know anybody. Nope. And of course we know EDG. Autumn, I know this guy. Berlin. Oh no, why Berlin, dude? Total winnings 29k. Okay, bro. VCT EMEA. Wait. Okay, that's kickoff, dude. I'm stupid. Whatever. Okay, we're getting down.
On to that fade, Mr. Fallen on the Tejo. We've been singing his praises about how he performs on the Tejo, but yeah, like I mentioned, is that Zeus on the Yoru? I cannot wait to see how this works out for them.
The thing FUT have to be really careful for here, though, is they don't have the breach to combine with the Tejo. So there isn't that explosivity on their exits. Usually the Yoru needs that support from the breach to make this work. So I'm wondering to see how that's going to work.
Yeah, let's see. Can Fnatic move on to the next stage, or is FUT going to take us to a map number 3? Pansy, Hancock, any bets?
Wait, what? Oh,
See, change, Billy.
Leon.
I don't.
So nice. Tejo on the Yoru, I cannot wait to see how this works out for them.
The thing FUT have
2% on FUT. Oh my god. Yo, that's crazy, no? Oh, what the fudge?
Is really bad, but
18% win on attack. Oh, of course, I get a... Scoop. Okay.
FUT are a dangerous side on this map. A lot of the devs kind of talking through it and kind of explaining what they liked about it.
And to come back to the point where we discussed at the start of map.
Kind of talking through it and kind of explaining what they liked about it.
And to come back to the point where we discussed at the start of map 1, where FUT ever hard to quantify.
Yes.
Comp change is something that kind of reinforces that.
Okay.
So this could be something, again, to throw off the prep for Fnatic potentially, where they come in just thinking, yeah, we're confident in our game plan. I actually tend to agree with Minion that the double duelist does look best here on Split. So that's something that FUT are going to have had to have taken into consideration with the switch up. Kick things off though.
Attack.
Well, it's close to a wide open A site. Close is still happy to get ahead of this smoke though.
Chill.
For a little bit of a spam. Warded though. Just chip damage.
This is gonna be a plant. I hate the positions on this map.
5v5 post plant. Good luck keeping up with this one. It's about to get hectic. Zeus on the front lines here. Anything to clear him from this corner? He's got a little bit of a complimentary position over towards Pillar, but he's cleared by Crashies.
What was that?
Is that a captain next on the chopping block? Gets cleared again. Fnatic. How are they doing this so easily, it looks like? A bit of a mad push from Chronicle, but I guess they have the numbers and no one's denying the defuse.
So
Fnatic with a comfortable first round.
Basically digging out every single player they needed to and locking the remaining members of FUT out behind that smoke.
Counting? What?
That looked way too easy.
Yeah, it really did. I think maybe the response here is that FUT have been given a free site. Doesn't feel great to be pushing in, but I mean, obviously, benefit of hindsight, what we can see ahead of time. There's opportunities.
Nice, we got a pistol! That's what we like, baby!
Whether or not there was...
Wait, 2 pistols.
The math ain't mathin'.
No, it hit really hard for a second then. Okay, look at Azus though. Gonna see that Outlaw out. Plenty of light shields to prey upon. Just hope that you don't come across Chronicle or I guess Crashies. The other 3, very available.
Oh wow,
this though, he does have Quan up towards those vents, so that would be the first potential contact, but
and he's fighting the one on mid that doesn't have full shield. I mean, that has full shields.
Going to be rewarded. The start of
Crash is just about a guardian, no abilities.
With a rifle. Pushed up pretty deep on ramp here as well. Crash is a ton of information.
Oh
as you can see over on the other side. Chronicle
is 10 HP.
Takes a ton of damage. Forced away back into vents.
And Mr. Fallen doesn't know how to use tail.
Sniff him out. Yeah, comfortable disengage though from Fnatic.
Oh, what is this?
Try and mitigate as much of this risk as possible. Maybe don't have a full picture in terms of the purchase, especially with Chronicle
10 HP is so
taking that much damage now. There's got to be some questions.
Yay. Yay, Chronicle. Oi.
Gonna have to backpedal. But Kayak now next in line, clean, dealing with Yellow J in the end. Got a little bit dicey for a moment, but Fnatic holding on to this. It feels a little bit threatening, but it's still in control, and there's no real pressure coming through main, and there it is, controls there. Really aware of what FUT were trying to do. We saw how deadly they were on map 1 in these sort of rounds.
Like I said, the question definitely raised once Chronicle's forced back and takes as much damage as he does, but like I said, beautiful disengage. Fnatic. I will take a step back, take a breath.
Nice.
Like you said, no threat really mounting in any part of the map.
Yo, but the beef between FNS and Crashies is real right now, dude.
A bit of a broken purchase.
FNS said when Crashies starts losing the games, he's just gonna be nervous or something, and then he's gonna leave the team.
SMG and 2 Guardians on the other side for Fnatic, but he's gonna be feeling pretty good about this.
I do like
to say figure out. I was gonna say Alpha's here so quickly.
I like that they're taking the extremity control, right? Like there's that respect being shown, or at least a little bit more of a passive approach towards that B side, which is the jump spot. And they've given up a lot of mid space too, so they have to win out somewhere. And actually look how far Alpha's going on this. The Prowler's still gonna note there's a player here towards sewers. This actually could buy time for Alpha to continue this pathing.
Is the awareness there that enough of a window was left open? There's no traditional Sentinel utility.
Alpha's timing is everything here.
Timing could be massive.
And nobody knows.
Again, you always want to let them commit a little bit further.
Yeah, you do,
Let them get a little bit further in.
Chronicle's still here, ready to scrap.
And now they're looking mid.
Because he's got the SMG, still wants to play up close and personal, but...
This timing to be everything. Kayak's even taking away cracks. They're so stacked on this site. This is without that eventual lurk coming into play. Alpha finally pulls the trigger, and he's got the spike. Reads the play well, posts out. Just a little bit of a denial as Crashy's on the swing. Fnatic converting the bonus. Beautifully done. Such finesse to it. Really keeping all the optics on that one just perfectly. Again, the fact that Alpha was able to slip the net so well, still trying to sell him that story. With Crashy sending out the prowlers, keeping note of everything. The energy itself to this round was so good.
Be curious to know whether the awareness is there.
I did genius movement, bro. We will do it water review on that. We will do water review on that.
Well, we didn't catch it, unfortunately.
No.
I'm almost intrigued to go back and look.
What was the ingenious move?
Back down on pistols, but yeah, like I was saying, it's tough there because FUT. Again, have a little bit of information to act upon, but it just takes so long. Alpha can shift walk all the way back behind them, up through Mail. It doesn't even end up being a factor, to be honest with you. Chronicles over-delivered from that position. Oh.
No, there's some rats in the vent. They're just not getting many ways in. This feels like repetition, though. You're looking at Boaster kind of playing a little bit deeper on towards those rafters. This is the first time we're seeing this space being identified, so maybe Yedajay can relay this later round.
Yeah, this is weird to figure this out on a round where you come in with classics, though.
You almost don't want to give it away that you maybe notice something. And that is a huge flaw in the system.
Can't get the gun.
Chronicle quickly handles it, but he's going to disrespect the util and slip ahead. Oh, the confidence is sky high! Oh, that's beautiful. It doesn't matter in the end. He's done his job and then some. It felt like FUT found a little bit of a window there, Mike, but it got shut so quickly by Cron.
There's a chance if he's able to get his hands on that rifle, but like I said, whether or not FUT really lean on that too heavily, or if it's an anti-eco setup from Fnatic and maybe happy to just lean back into a retake potentially. A great spacing from Chronicle here.
Oh, yeah. but that rolled a little bit.
Maybe no VOD review on that one.
No. Flip that round, it's fine. Operating in hand so early for Kayak as well. Round 5 coming in with that. New layer to this. They could actually potentially now post up and fight towards middle, which maybe Kayak's considering. Does he walk the smoke? Surely not. I mean, Kron's feeling confident. Forced away by the salvos.
Oh, Alpha, come on. Show me something.
Again, looking for the final destination, this spacing, maybe looking to explore that here. It was left open before, but now you're seeing where Crashes is positioned. It looks like that's been shut.
Feeling pressure here, Mr. Fallen was caught sleeping here on this drift up mid.
They're just not playing, I guess.
Spike now noted as well.
Oh.
She's able to get away from that, but Alpha's found the back half of this.
Yes, wow.
Crashes found the second.
Bro,
And the push and pull between these guys is fantastic. Again, you saw the kind of consideration wanted to get towards that mail room initially, right? That first step towards it, Kron's caught the cross. And then this back and forth, that little 1-2 over towards A. And instantly look at the new reposition coming out from, I believe that's Alpha and Kron up towards Heaven, making it near on inaccessible. Look at it. And then just a jump spot for Crashy's hit. There it is, info, that's both. And beautiful shot from out of Captain, but the numbers just simply not there for
Crashes is
Fnatic
on point. What
in
the hell?
full force.
Said it on the first map, but looking so well drilled now. There's such little risk here. Again, after every single engagement, a reset back to a deeper position, an extra body in hand. Ready for Fnatic. Unfortunately, FUT just can't find a way in.
Nope.
Fortunately, now back in a position where
Low five.
no synergy back in the coach camp, but it's gone to shambles back there. Not on the same page.
Hands up here,
VOD
low
review.
5. What's this about?
Yeah, low 5.
Low 5, behave. You can't be doing that. Now, timeout coming in FUT calling this one, and,
Well,
and
what are you
rightly so.
gonna do with
They've not
this?
found any access
0
points.
and 5.
It feels like Fnatic have gone back to the drawing board a little bit here. I don't want to say
Okay, I
surprising
want
split
to
come out, but
hear Tarek crash out.
I guess polished, I think, is the
Oh.
best way to put it.
Well,
Nothing
that's a mental
massive
way to
change
crash
here.
out.
But you can just see
There's
the
not necessarily,
consistency.
yeah, there's not necessarily any flair to what they're doing. It's very clean
Of course.
Valorant, to be honest with you.
He's so bored of this because Fnatic are just playing
To
too
what they're
well.
doing, it's very clean Valorant, to be honest with you.
Wait.
I think as well, it's probably
I
how
like
you
this.
need to approach a FUT that maybe has a question mark above them in terms of the comp change,
just
in
Zeus
terms of
hasn't
even
been
really
getting
seeing
anything. I mean, none of them have
Split
been
as the
getting
second map
anything.
in this
But
veto.
Zeus especially, like,
You've got to
he's
feel
a
like FUT would have come
duelist,
into
he
this
should
with a
be
really,
getting
really
something, but they're just
cohesive
playing
plan
default.
to address
I
that.
think I have a 70 when they get the clean first blood.
Fortunately,
Oh,
here
wow.
maybe not getting off the starting block.
I mean, that's pretty nice, I guess.
You can see those ult start cycling
Since
now
0
as
and
well.
5,
Alpha
and
very
Fallen
nearby,
as
2
well,
away from
probably.
Kayak. So they're really starting to get within touching distance. On the other side, of course, Crack's only 1 away, 2 away for Yedajay. So they've got a couple on the horizon themselves, but speaking of, instantly used here. At a captain, this could be
Oh, wow.
huge! Fantastic impact!
That was
Trying to
nice.
get behind them here and do the damage from the back lines, but he needs help and he needs support. That's going to be from Zeus
Yo,
on the
how are they
site,
still not on
trying to
site?
just split
Oh,
between
no.
them, and Chronicle outnumbered. FUT pulling out a trick from the card of deck, deck of cards even, needing
Card of deck.
something to run, and it's worked really
Pulling
well.
the card of
A little
deck.
set piece to
That's
offset
insane.
the scoreline that's been disastrous. Alpha trying to
Oh,
make
what?
something out of
Was
nothing, and it
interesting.
ain't happening here. This was a really nice set plan from FUT.
That's Captain really finding a freebie on the back of the TP. Opens this one up.
Oh.
1v5, the first will be
Oh,
Cracks
wow.
if he can find it.
Well, at least it's gonna
It's
be
an
more
in-zone
interesting,
flawless
I guess.
response here from FUT to find their first. And maybe actually get off the starting block. Now the timeout. We're in a decent position behind this as well. See, crashes unfortunately. Ult goes out, and because he falls, Chronicle, I mean, he's just put in
Nice
a really
shots.
rough spot.
Yep.
Maybe go
Oh,
1
wow.
for 1 at best in that scenario, but really clean exec from FUT here. And off on the high 5 as well. The synergy's just both camps struggling.
Shocking. Speaking of those ults, so Chronicle's got his and Alpha's got theirs now, 1 off from Kayak. So Crack's got his now ready. Zeus 1 away, Mr. Fallen 1 off. And a heavy emphasis towards his mid take, and it's pacey too.
Oh,
Kayak
Kayak goes
instantly sitting a little bit
great.
deeper here. Crack's looking to invest the
Uh-oh.
ult this time. Gonna catch at least one. Alpha's
Oh,
response
wow.
is to send the
Loaded
rocket.
rocket, and
And
what
it's
is-
got the damage. Crashes in the meantime, played it forward. I like that initiative. Play it deeper in towards main. He does get traded out on in the end though by Yedajay.
Yo, this
Now you're looking at
spot is
Alpha in the off
insane.
angle. Tricky timing on this. Boombot, I don't think
Wait, they
found its
don't
man.
know again?
Still
No
going to
way.
be noted as well on the back
Oh,
of
wow.
that. Yetche,
Unlucky timing.
luckily,
Really
that one's
unlucky
Kayak
timing,
just before
actually.
he strikes.
But do they still know about Alpha? They've got to know he was here. That
Oh.
Boombot went in not long ago, but the satchel
Oh, that
divides and
shot.
conquers. Alpha
Oh
knocks
my
down
God.
2, making his third,
Fuck you.
fourth overall.
Yo.
Big
Yeah,
round
hello,
from him.
hello, welcome
I
to the
thought that
chat.
opportunity may have drifted by, but absolutely not.
Yo, sometimes it's
But
so enjoyable
unable to
watch
really
somebody
force him out of position
absolutely
here.
pumped in the game. Like, what is that? That ult is so broken.
It's unfortunate. It was actually a gravity well and a paint shell set up as well here, but
And he gets the fourth as well.
Alpha's
That
paint
was
shell just missed.
so
Not sure if
nice
anybody
by
actually
him.
got
Okay,
it.
he stood up.
And now he's on his feet.
Oh no,
Oh, he's back shooting us.
the curse has begun.
Whatever, yeah.
Just make a note,
9
9 to
and
1.
1.
He currently
Oi,
sits,
oi,
and then
oi.
he stood.
Round 7 he stood
Okay, they were
up.
trying to be execute again.
FUT now looking to cycle through some of these ultimates. We'll spot 2
It's
out
gonna be.
here, actually.
What are you gonna do about this?
Staying for this one, mate. Yeah,
Oh
he
wow, nice
sticks around
TP
a little while,
out.
but
Really
not
nice
too long.
TP out.
Playing it out
Bro,
nicely
come
there.
on.
Looking for the play back in though, is both stuck, feeling like he's up for a fight, and it's all starting to go wrong. I told you, when Alpha stands, things get a little bit dicey. Crashes in Alpha, trying to deal with it all though, and Alpha doing wonders.
Mid,
The
behind you,
flag on
behind you,
the way,
behind you.
though. Yedajay creeping in the back lines.
Don't
He'll
give
be
him
there
fight.
eventually, but
Oh,
right
no.
now,
They don't know he's
he's
got here.
under threat.
he-
Crashes,
whoa, whoa,
goes a
whoa.
little too far on his own, and Cracks finds him.
Stack it.
Now
I mean,
Alpha
let's
left in
stick
the
it.
1v3,
Oh,
can't
no.
be done! Yedajay there, and the curse begins!
A back and forth exchange coming out of that timeout.
I mean,
tempo
it's always like
definitely
this.
shifting
FUT
now.
get really far, they destroy
Find a second
everybody
here.
in group stage, and then in
Back of Zeus
playoffs,
really
they
find these two
usually
openers.
just
Boaster
mess
catching.
up.
I felt like he
So
caught
it's
like
gonna be
3
interesting
fractures there.
how this game ends. It's like FUT already lost their map pick, so
Nice! There's a moment there where Crashy's drifted onto default. It looks as if he was unnoticed as yet, but Crack's resetting at the perfect time to
why
catch
do I
that.
not see half of the chat?
Alpha already at 11 and 2, by the way.
Oh, that's why.
Hit to close off mid.
Hold on.
Noted as well now the
I
TP.
have to adjust my stream.
Maybe an indicator of Zeus's later round intentions.
Wait, my stream is
Yeah,
oh, there it is.
looking like it
Okay,
might
this
be a
is
little
good, yeah.
all in towards main.
Yeah, my
Some
camera.
pressure put towards site. The passive haunt goes up, but Kayak gonna catch Zeus. Where's the punchline to this? Where's the joke at the end of the setup here? Chronicle!
Yeah, okay, it's
Finding two
working.
as he works his way
Should
through
be
the
working.
vents.
Sometimes
Jay
it
had the
happens,
captain on
like,
their knees as
once in
Alpha
a
secures it
year it
surely.
happens or
This
something.
just missed a fallen now and a
Wait, what just happened?
1v5.
I didn't
Formality
see.
in the end. Chronicle securing the
Cancelled him,
in zone
man.
flawless for Fnatic and setting them up at the
I just didn't
7-2.
half any of that. Alpha is just 12
Some
and
fun
2
still there for FUT.
Oh, that
But yeah, I
happened.
mean here there's
Oh.
Zeus fully committing here, but it's the spacing behind this. Even if he falls there should be
Wow,
somebody else
nice.
to
Nice. But, I mean,
force
should-
one or
shouldn't
two
be just
players of
hitting me at
Fnatic
this point,
off
though, by
balance
now.
almost, but
It's the only thing
said-
that was close.
no second wave to that. Traded 2 for 2 now on the rounds.
Okay, what's the plan here? Oh, it's the default of FUT again. I don't know
Definitely
why they're
shifting
defaulting always when it
in pace
doesn't
here
work.
after that timeout. Be a chance here for Fnatic to break the money though.
Okay, Kron is actually getting pressured nicely. So this wasn't a bad fucking default. Wait.
And a captain gonna have to
I was about to say they're gonna
readdress
push
that
this.
slightly. Probably have to
Wait,
re-clear it because
Alpha, they're under you. They're under
their
you.
eventual plan
Yo,
is.
yo.
It feels like again they're just in the
Oh
wrong
my
place, wrong time. Alpha
God,
trying
what
to track
was
that felt
dude?
impossible.
Holy shit.
They go for a 1-for-1. At least they trade back in here.
Yeah, but
was the captain.
losing Zeus in this when he has ult,
Looking to regroup soon enough because he's
losing
out of
your
range
ult
here for
is
smokes
so
as well.
bad on this map. I mean, on this
Spike
round.
slowly making its way towards Mail.
3 of
lean
them are
towards
just
FUT
stacked.
taking B.
It's just Boaster
I think
calling.
Boaster just
Wait.
figuring that out now as well. Maybe just waiting on the information
Oh,
on the back
what a
of
shot.
Kayak's ultimate.
Uh-oh, can't hear it.
Ooh!
Oh,
He thought his
Jay,
daddy one shot.
you lucky boy!
Yo.
Kayak makes a bit of a meal of it. And all this time, this was a pivot towards B, but both players now here. Crashies, can you isolate Yetta, Jay?
No.
That's not quite clean enough. Still wants to try and help out Boaster, but they're
Oh, Boaster,
some
3k
kind
right
of
here.
smoke, excluding
Nice.
one. It's clean for the
Oh,
first.
I
Couldn't
saw
quite
it,
get the
dude,
second,
I
but
saw
Crashies
it.
now. Called upon here. Position now noted. 13
Come on.
seconds and a fair 1v1.
Oh, wow. He didn't sing the part. I mean, he
Cracks.
doesn't
Great
sing
decision
the part.
making from Cracks under pressure here.
What was that spelling, dude?
Again, big gap between him and Yetijay, and actually down on 12 HP, so
Okay.
really awkward if he goes for that.
Yo, that
Speaking of really
Alpha
awkward,
getting one is
the Vents
insane
engagement
still.
initially, but the second one was even worse.
Yo, that shot on Chronicle was nice.
Oh, this.
Oh,
I think I'm being
that's
shot in the back.
sad.
He's behind me, isn't he?
Kayak,
yeah.
Shorty and Classic have come from the same factory today.
Fnatic avoid running tail blowing
Send
him
them
only
back.
15% of the time is 52%.
It's a little
The
surprising
average for
tail
tail
usage.
is
Considering,
52% in
I mean,
EMEA.
they'll be alright for Toronto, I
Yeah.
guess, but hold on.
Yo, what the fudge
A
was
little bit of a
that?
quick move off the beginnings here. A lot invested into this, and already Kayak bored. Nice replay from Alpha,
Okay,
but
traded, I guess. That's a fade
surprised,
for
yeah, Kayak feeling a little
Euro,
hot
so
cold here.
it's for defense. It's always the best
Just a
to
little
trade kills. Oh, Alpha! Oh wow!
off.
Yo, these
some of these
insta
scenarios
trades
we've
are
seen,
getting.
man.
Oh, holy.
Down to a 3v3 now, though.
it's getting brawly, isn't it?
Oh, yo, 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 yo,
Yes,
yo,
just
yo.
constantly on like 20 or less HP.
Holy shit! Oh man.
I have to see whether or not I'd say,
Okay,
well, I'm
so
not
the
even going to
spike
hold
is
on to it. I was
going
going to say
towards
whether or not the
A,
awareness is there that maybe
They should stick
Snakebite doesn't stretch
towards A
into the
still.
corner.
Buster is actually
Well, I'm
holding.
not gonna matter too much
spawn.
anyway.
I need to get call.
I mean, looking where we see this positioning coming out from, pushed
Yeah,
out
what
by
is
B.
that zoom in? What the
It
fuck?
allows them that safety
Oh, no,
on the A
no,
site.
the
And
timing.
completely
The
unaware
timing
to
is
the
insane.
walk-up.
Okay,
They're
Boaster has
getting
to go
paranoid
insane.
about middle, but we
Oh,
know where
wow.
it's ending.
He headshots
And
that?
Boaster, you're basically in a 1v3 here. The paranoia, perfect.
Oh.
That was just right between the legs, basically.
bro.
Leaving
What
just
the
crashes in a 1v2. Now, the position he comes from, maybe a little bit unconsidered.
Wait,
Doesn't want to give it away with util.
are they gonna read this?
Play this one
Nah.
out as best he can. They're trying to stay
They're just
together.
double holding
Yeah, both tucked
CT.
in.
It might not
Taking
work,
steps closer
but
now.
Crashes has to take his
Curiosity getting
time.
better of them. Are they going to swing
Oh my.
together? They
Okay, Zeus
do.
is back.
FUT taking
They
couple
need
of
it, huh?
strides now. That scoreline not looking so impossible.
Well, definitely not now, considering the funds on the
what
other
was
side
that shot?
of
It wasn't
Fnatic
even
as
on
well.
his head. Oh wow, Zeus is
Maybe
nice.
feeling, I would say,
Zeus is
overconfident.
really nice.
Looking to
He
continue
shot
applying
4
this
shots and
pressure.
got 2 of them.
Awkward timing here for Chronicle.
Oh no,
And
Boaster.
Boaster's desperate to kind of get out there. He's got the Cosmic Divide, almost wants to regroup. So that's why we
Should
see
have
this
just ulted
purchase
when Chronicle died. In my
for the final round.
Look at the buy.
I mean, look at the
ults.
yeah, look at the ults for FUT on the other side of things.
oh wow, they're just
Quite a few.
YOLOing
And they're going to
mid.
invest one instantaneously. Zeus going to trailblaze his way through that
and
A side.
Crashes is soloing this.
Crash is looking to
Wait, so what's the
out the
what's the
ultimate
plan
pretty early
then?
on. There's already a flank coming down through sewers. Mr. Fallen's guarding this.
Wait.
Oh, put your knife away.
My word, here we are.
Oh, how does he
loses
get
that.
that?
How? How?
How the hell?
Baffled by it. And this is now going to get tricky.
What?
Time
This
on their
ult
side,
is
yes.
crazy, dude. What is this ult?
Fnatic looking to find a
Oh,
couple of
wow.
players here. Counter ults back and forth. We can't see a bloody
Oh,
thing.
Boaster.
And neither can Boaster. But what does it matter when he still finds two? But he
What the
just
hell?
Zeus
How does he
in
do
it all to handle. Too much pressure. As Fnatic make it through the mists of utility and get themselves the defuse.
Set up here for success with the
wow.
judge. A broken purchase converted. An 8-4 half here.
Yo, seeing Boaster
Same comeback
just...
required once again for FUT.
Okay, 8 for half. Let's see Tarek's reaction. He's just gonna be sitting in his chair like this, maybe on his phone with one hand or something. Oh, he's not. Wow.
Holy fuck, he's feeling himself. I love it.
Okay, but never mind. He's actually watching. Okay. I want to watch this. And update, please. Okay, all maps. Chronicle is on top. 13-18. Okay. 49% headshot. Crashes with 49% headshot. Holy shit. Oh, okay, wait. Zeus has 53. 53% headshot in 21 kills. It's pretty nutty too. Okay. How is Boaster been doing? Well, oh my, 97 ADR. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Wait, split. 16 in 5 for Alpha. 34%. Wait, Crash is on 63% headshot. Yo, 63 is insane, no? Oh, wow. No. Okay, my cam was not following hopefully.
Well, it feels like similar scenes from map 1. At 8-4, FUT have their work cut out, Mike. This hasn't been an easy game so far. I think our worries started even in the veto, really. Seeing these two maps. Has anything we've seen really removed any of that worry? Do you think there is enough room left here for them to come back in this game?
No, I think the concern now comes that Fnatic are able to get themselves
Yo,
onto the
Heretics
attacking
are
half
on a
with this double duelist
clean
composition.
game.
And
Holy.
already they've shown they're
2-0
happy to
Fnatic,
be
2-0
hyper-aggressive, take the fight to FUT,
and they lost against GX
I
and
gotta
Apex
say it,
one round because of the
will
start.
consistently come out on top.
Yo.
Even in the rounds that FUT are, happy to scrap it out.
36%
Maybe a
wins
few
and 21 losses.
losses here and there for Fnatic, but the game plan has suited them perfectly.
It certainly has. And Alpha having a
Current
fantastic
rank here,
showing in the first half.
1. They're
16-5. Enjoying his freedom
Okay.
from the cage he's normally put in. The second he gets let off
I
the
am
leash, he has a
free.
I don't think
brilliant
he's ever
time.
passive on Killjoy anyway.
No, But it certainly makes his day, it looks like.
I guess.
And we see
what
the
is
set
this
piece here.
lineup?
Not too surprising.
What the
It's
It's just
TP
off
crossover,
that.
yeah.
Oh.
Looking like a cancel on this, but then just Alpha
Oh,
go
what?
kill. It didn't
Alpha.
work out. This feels like
What
something
is
was
that,
mistimed.
brother?
This doesn't feel right at all. And it's
Spike's actually ahead of the smoke as well, so
Yeah.
able to isolate everybody.
I did not like that execute. at
great
all.
from FUT, but I mean, that felt completely out of sorts.
Yeah, like Chronicle
Moment
going
here
A,
where
shooting
you
5
almost feel
shots
like
and
if
going back is not.
Somebody
a
is
fake.
playing towards backside, they
I
spot
mean,
that
not good
TP.
fake, let's
You want
call it
somebody
that.
kind of swinging out of the smoke.
Yeah, I guess.
Getting curious, it's one of those rounds that
kayak
you always
flash
want to
was
hear,
weird as well.
What happened?
yeah, what's happening
Monster
ahead of
just
time.
missed his shots as always.
It does
But
make
he's
it
going in
certainly makes you
first
wonder,
for
because
some
again, the
reason.
C's look good, everything looked
And
quite
kayak
nice.
is just sitting back. Like,
I think
But-
Kayak cancels on the flash just because his TP's
Yeah.
dealt with, but
he should have
even
flashed
so.
anyway.
Yeah, very disjointed. Pistols certainly not perfect for Fnatic. We've heard it
Wow.
themselves even on the replays there.
Wow, this
But a
steam,
necessary
holy-
opportunity to be made here. A good chance to go
Just
farming as well,
planted.
but a confidence
Oh,
to be
what?
made.
Kayak.
Kayak though, still going to be a problem.
Planted,
Takes away
planted.
cracks,
Yeah. Good
That's
boy,
a
good boy, good boy.
plant now.
Spike
picked
planted.
up the Bulldog.
Oh, Alpha, Alpha,
Like it, there we are.
Alpha.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, the problem being
Oh,
Alpha's got a
no.
shorty, so he has to walk up
no.
to...
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Well, hello there.
Well, he tried.
Yeah, the J
Oh.
turns at the right time, but Kayak strikes back.
Wait, does Kayak
You
have to...
isolate another spots towards
Wait.
Heaven. They now know his position. They want to gap close towards his complementary,
Oh, okay,
but not good
Good
enough
eco, I guess.
from
They cannot get their
Chronicle.
Bulldog
So
on
in
top.
the end, 3 remain. They recover
They
the Bulldog
should
and
not
no harm,
plant,
no
and
foul.
they, I mean, defuse, and they should get the
Accuracy for
Bulldog.
full
That's what here.
clearance. Back towards spawn. Like I said, it's the worst position to be in.
Wait, did he get it? Yeah,
And
he
then you
did.
see he's got a shorty and say, yeah, he's literally got to walk up, tap somebody on the shoulder. But I think the awareness is there from FUT that
Nice shot.
there's a gap towards vents.
Yeah.
You see even Mr. Fallen clearing down
What a
mid
shot.
with the
Oh,
drone.
wow.
Obviously somebody's relayed the
Yo,
possibility.
that check on Fnatic flying
Alpha
was
or somebody
insane.
else has slipped
For
the net.
today, Fnatic had a 45% bonus RVR this stage after winning pistol post conversion. What is it?
figure out what that
RWR?
means.
I was
Michael, you're the
Raid-
analyst.
what-
I
Tell
looked
me.
at it 3 times and I was like,
Okay.
roar.
Roar. Yeah, exactly. What is a RWR, man?
I love our stats guy, but I'm just stupid. I can't figure it out. 8-6 though. Gotta focus now.
Wait, why is my thingy not in
Like
full
Muttley
screen
next to
mode?
me. We do have a Bucky. Bucky enjoys around
Where's
the world.
my chat? Chat thing in chat.
Focus.
Rejoice.
whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Real life can't have that much joy in it, so now's the time.
Ruvuru. No, whatever.
Patient beginning
I
here,
guess
maybe Fnatic
if
trying to
they
just find out if
win-
there is a Stallow.
What was
There's no
that,
patience
dude?
for either captain.
That was a paranoid
That
teammate.
was... That
And
was
just
desperate.
solo swinging.
I'm sending it,
Like,
boys.
what the hell?
Well, he found Alpha.
Well,
Both
there was
of
some
them have
supportive
45
utility for
without
Mr.
me,
Fallen, but
right?
again, didn't feel like the most considered approach here.
Uh-oh.
Fnatic, the man
Zeus
advantage.
hears this. Zeus hears this. Zeus hears this.
think
He's
actually-
calling out his team.
Zeus would have caught those steps as well.
Yeah,
Keep
he
enough position
did.
on ramp.
Bowser should know.
30
They should
seconds
clear
left.
this corner. Yeah, what the fudge?
Out of all the players, though, Zeus is here with the Bulldog, so going to be found by the Prowler, and that's
nice
it gone.
shots.
18 seconds.
What
It's
is this
getting a little low on
crosshair?
time now, though. I get worried. We've got Yeta J here. These positions. The buy a couple
There's
of seconds.
absolutely no
Oh, the
time.
Bucky. Oh, good God, the Bucky. Oh,
Oh,
it's
wow.
not going to work out this time. What the hell was that? It's fine. Fnatic make it out with 3 standing, but it got a
That was
little
so
dangerous in
close.
moments.
Feeling a little reminiscent of some rounds on Lotus, but maybe just hyper conscious of a scrappy purchase from FUT and walking into maybe some ratty crossfires.
What the fudge was that? Okay. man.
Alpha's actually the one to master
What?
the rat position here.
Okay. Of course,
Don't
Booster
necessarily
dies
want to see it
again.
left that late on. I was saying anti-eco, but
80? Okay.
the anti-bonus here for FUT.
Okay, well, Crash is just ruined his headshot percentage.
Feel about those.
Okay. Oh,
No comment.
No, Kayak.
Kayak.
What do you mean, Kayak? What did he do?
Allows a paddle now. Backing away from mid after this early little exchange. And I hate them, Michael.
And again, just holding A push, I guess. But they're still not doing anything. And they're not gonna waste their smokes. You can just cycle those smokes. Okay.
Well, the snake bite pretty early
Well,
on
the
as well.
mollies.
The next step really is obviously the Season 8 doesn't catch. Almost feels
Yo,
like a big win.
you guys should
FUT in that
not
regard.
waste your ammo like that. Oh.
Down to 50 seconds, Fnatic don't really.
Careful.
Much
Oh,
time
he
left
TP'd
to
away, okay.
They
at least
off
pin
to.
somebody down.
The pacing from Fnatic now is so slow.
I mean, this is the thing, it's hard for FUT to really kind of get a grasp on the rhythm, but as long as they don't give away a kill here, Fnatic aren't really going to be rewarded.
Whoa.
Oh, it's all or it's
Oh,
nothing.
wow.
Actually, it's somewhere in between. My statement was
Yo,
completely incorrect.
they should.
Zeus, though!
Oh
over the
my.
top! He's out of his world! Zeus is one of a kind! We said it before, mechanically, one of the best! And that was a prime example of it.
That was absolute filth.
Give me that highlight reel now.
That was so clean onto Alpha, then the reset to Kayak.
Oh, even slow-mo.
The second comes over the top of the box on Alpha. And yeah, you're absolutely right. That's one of those scenarios.
Yo. Who is this guy?
He just looks so gifted. Quick FUT within 2 now. A little bit of risk here. And Alpha one off Showstopper. Kayak has his ultimate, and actually they both have rifles.
Oh, wow.
Guardian, one of them.
Wait, they should know.
Said still risk.
Heavy
What's
in
the
my
plan
mind
over
here with
here?
Alpha. And I'm already looking at the kind of positioning from FUT, how deep they...
What?
Okay, committing to that...
Yo, how?
You want to swap it across now? He's got the Showstopper, so...
Oh.
No, well, it's gone. Yep, gun
no.
here. Close, so you can have that one.
She's hitting a banger on Zeus, though.
Yo.
And they're starting to get a little bit scary
Falling,
now.
falling.
Turn around, turn around.
Yo, what was that about?
I don't know what's happening, Mike. It's gone absolutely
didn't check it.
wonky. This is awful.
no.
That's the spike. That's the spike, and that was a good paranoia. And now they're like, oh, it's, of course it's the sheriff that wins it.
Yeah,
he
this
didn't
one's-
even hit him once.
This one's for you.
Not gone to plan.
Yeah.
I mean, we're crediting FUT previously for identifying a little bit of risk or an opportunity
that
towards
was a whiff.
Vents. And here, Mr. Fallen's sight.
I
feel like he's playing a different round.
You aim for the head
There's
first,
so
then you
much
should-
pressure towards
okay,
ramp.
I shouldn't be hating on pro players,
What
I
just
guess.
happened there?
I mean, is this just awful timing? He's trying to...
What the
Oh, okay. The Tracer spam suiting Alfia better.
Yeah.
But he said banger of a shot. But yeah, Mr. Fallen just thinking like, yeah, I can get into bottom mid here and maybe
What is that?
look back towards Mail.
Okay, we made him sit down again.
We made him sit down again.
I guess you got to try and keep Zeus under the thumb a little, right? Again, 15 to 12 him, 21 on the other side for Alpha. So as much as we do, obviously, when we're talking about mechanical capability, I'm not talking about just, you know, simply posting up large numbers on the scoreboard. I mean, you can watch this guy's aim. It is a treat. But speaking of,
Oh
little,
wow.
off angle towards mid.
Boasty, woasty, don't do this to me.
Whether or not he's going to get much play into this, I think it depends really on Boaster. But for now, Fnatic take their steps towards going up ramp. Cracks here. Is going to get a catch on the Prowler.
Oh, I hate this angle.
Waiting
I
from
despise
above.
this
The energy.
angle I'm
Going to try and
having.
hinder the progress, but it's still going to be Alpha working forward. Here's slowed again. Plenty of
Oh,
obstacles.
wow, he
and it's
actually
still
praised that.
fantastic. At the
That's
same time, Kang did get
insane.
cracked, so you are starting to see
Wait, the
those numbers
spike is
looking a little
still
bit more
a
even.
ramp?
And that Showstopper caught Mr. Fallen in spawn, by the way. That's just
Oh, wait,
heartbreaking. Back-to-back rounds for Mr. Fallen just
Wait, he
being...
didn't even get... Oh wow.
I mean, yeah, caught without even a say in the matter.
Chance.
Not allowed to play the round.
No.
Oh, there he
no,
is.
Boasty.
Zeus
What are you doing, my boy?
eventually catch Boaster drifting through middle.
Wait, are
Catch
they
him drifting
are
through
they
middle.
reading
Spawn
this?
Fnatic. A little slippery here.
30 seconds
The captain
left.
not gonna see it either. Just cresting the corner, but maybe it's
Wait, they're
relayed that
reading.
this was
Yeah, they're
open.
reading this.
Yeah, it has been. Zeus firmly
Oh,
on
wow.
patrol.
This
Yeah,
guy's
perfect
so
from him. I
good.
mean,
Oh man.
I feel there's going to be a timeout for Fnatic soon, though. Right, they've got plenty of rounds to play with still. They're not in any problem, but I feel like you want to slow it down here.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god.
Oh, crap.
How?
Where did this go?
Yeah, literally Captain Mr. Flawless.
I feel so bad for him.
I mean, it's sat at 3 and
Yo,
14
that's
as well. So when
insane.
you're dying like this, it's like what was the discussion we were having earlier? Mr. Fallen's alongside like Rien's,
Yes.
like the overall stats for stage 1, which again is a statement in itself.
Mr. Multi-kill from map
Yeah,
1,
yeah.
and then he's having a map like this.
What? How does he get
Where's that
Bolster
happened
again?
then?
That
Oh,
was
what
a
the fuck?
bot mid.
Okay, unlucky poster, I guess. See you next round.
Didn't he literally just kill him in the same spot last round?
I think so, yeah. Go.
Oh.
Now looking
Well,
for
they
their
tried
next
to
steps
fake it. They
forward
didn't
here.
know
And
there
probably
was
a big
nobody
indicator
back.
here that no commitment behind the TP.
Yeah.
Keep Yetajay's
Uh.
eyes trained towards mid.
Well, they know Zeus is 10 HP. So what are they gonna do
Actually, he
with
did take a
this?
tag. I didn't even spot that until now, but he's down to 10 HP.
This would be a slow but steady march back into this game. Gonna hear the ult on the other side of the map. That's, I think, Zeus, yeah, looking for information. Maybe just want to note those additional bodies, those additional players. Sees nothing yet. It depends on the pivot now from Fnatic. Focus towards middle, maybe trying to sell a bit of a ruse towards that A side, but
30 seconds though, so not much time left to
Yo,
formulate
what
a
are
plan.
they doing?
again, this position
30
from B
seconds
main. If
left.
they don't have anyone to try and clear that late, they can find safety there. Now, obviously, FUT
20
don't know
seconds.
that. But with 25 seconds, it's time to go. They've got to make their move. Mr. Fallen, he's been having a tough time. Does he get anything working on
Oh,
his side?
no.
He doesn't.
How?
And Fnatic,
How
with
does
15
this
seconds,
happen?
clearing out the B
Yo,
site.
it's
But
insane
next
how
on the
they
cards
use
is
these
Zeus and Krax
Holy
to try and
crap.
find anything they can.
Oh, they're saving.
So it's, yeah, I was going to say it's as,
Yeah.
well, it's close to a 1v4 actually with 2 bodies standing for FUT. No way for them to find a way back in here. And yeah, the comfort factor should have been B main for FUT,
Yep.
but Paranoia lands, can't pin down a kill on
And
the back of
you
it.
just whiff on whoever that
And the
was.
flood is just perfect from Fnatic.
Wow.
It felt like, again, another situation where players on FUT are just getting shot in the side of the head, the back of the head,
Yep.
completely caught off guard.
And again, a little surprised we haven't seen timeouts from FUT in this or Fnatic. They're happy to play this one through, as is both sides.
I was going to say, you would almost expect the timeout to come after this one, potentially. Again, hero rifles coming in from Alpha and Kayak. I mean, crashes, oh yeah, point of scope at least here, but
No, how does this happen? How did
this
you
situation
whiff all
here,
of
yeah.
that?
Oh man, it's such a hard game for Mr. Fallen. It
Oh
feels like he
my.
is having like that horrific
Yo.
game of Val where nothing's working. The sprays aren't clean. You're getting shot in the side. You got rockets from across the map. It's
Okay, it's a
a tough one
timeout
now. If we're
for
looking at who
FUT.
took this timeout, it's actually Fnatic. So even though they did
Wait,
convert that
Fnatic?
previous round, they're the ones to call it.
Maybe this was a pre-fire on the timeout to maybe consider things. I mean, a very
Yep,
different
might be.
situation now.
Might be.
Going to be liking this. This is the best timeout. Yeah, what?
This?
On the playlist, what? As if we've just pulled this out for playoffs. I was about to make, I can't even remember what the point I was about to make. That was.
Wait, it's a new
I mean,
playlist,
we're
yeah,
both
new
we're in
playlist
like a
as
different
well.
swing period for both sides, though, right? You're looking at FUT, who also probably needed this timeout as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, they're going to come and they do have the pit, so
Yep.
obviously the purchase can be offset ever so slightly there. Atta Captain's still going to struggle. So yeah, this is I mean, feels like do or die now. Fnatic
Yeah.
looking towards
It's a
the
safe
12th.
round for them as well. Half by, I mean, force, but whatever.
Feels
You
like we're about to go
don't
on like
understand,
E1,
it's over.
M1 and like do
It's-
something. Like, what is
It
this?
started off as like, it almost sounded like the GoldenEye pause music. I was just like, wait, are we?
GoldenEye.
Are we doing
Is
this?
this it? Damn.
Very tense. And here's us chuckling over the top of it, yeah.
So we're trying to do something nice for you guys. You've absolutely wrecked it. But this is a huge round, right? Because it's 8-11. FUT trailing here, but they still have a purchase. It is not perfect, though. You're going to see light shields. You're going to see bulldogs. You're going to see them at the very length of their finances.
Yeah. Certainly, they are flat out broke after this.
Wait, I haven't seen
Fnatic do
Mr. Fallen
find
have
12
such
here.
a bad game.
Have the upper hand in terms of
like
the finances,
never.
and you could argue some key ultimates that lean towards a set piece. Form of Boaster.
They have ramp.
Crash is
Interesting.
actually Chronicle 2 away from the pit on his side.
How should they know this?
1 minute again, this slow, steady pace. Almost no contact shown as well, right? It's very, very passive in approach. This is the first bit of committed utility we're even seeing about the minute mark, and they're already pretty deep.
That's it, yeah. Ultimate sent out from Cracks.
Wait, how are they? They're just three
Alpha,
on side.
necessarily,
And they just ulted. They're so
way to
nervous,
paint
I
the picture. I
guess.
think actually, yeah, I saw 2 trails there, and the pit on the back of it. But this
don't
feels
like
like it's
it.
almost forcing FUT to commit towards this triple hold on A side.
Do they walk CT? Do they go through vents?
There's a huge gap now in the
There
defense.
is, but there's 35 seconds, so they've got to make their minds up and make it up now. Do they go into the stack of 3 that they
Yeah,
don't
go
know
CT,
about with
go
the pit
CT
coming up?
if you hear me.
One of the approaches.
Look at Boaster. Boaster's already repositioned towards B main.
But then
They've
you're
got
walking
their
in
eyes.
blind. You're going in so unknown. A re-smoke towards B main. They're going to be battling down the hatches, right? They know that something is afoot here. 20 seconds. Fnatic needs to speed up.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Fallen, though, you've had a brutal game. Now is the time if you wanted to really turn up here. But they're
Wow,
going to get the
Fnatic
ult
with
going.
the
Paranoia goes in.
overbraining.
10 seconds now. He needs to hold the line, and he can't. But it looks like Ada Captain could, but only for a moment.
Oh, it's
Time is
planted.
a factor.
Oh, man.
Spike, I think, just going down in time here. Right to the
They
very
won.
end of that.
This
It's
is
a 4v3 in favor to
Boaster
Fnatic,
masterclass.
who left it till his
I
final
saw the
seconds to pivot.
opportunity. I was like,
You're looking for a
go
long
CT.
flank from
There's
Yeda
no
J. It's
way
so
they're
far off.
seeding.
He's got to pick up the pace. He's so paranoid of somebody positioned deeper, and Chronicle is in vents, but well, Zeus.
Oh wait,
finally,
he's
yeah, he's gonna hard
clearing
clear
this?
him.
Oh, holy
Kron wins that! Ridiculous! And now
How does
Fnatic
Boaster
starting
win
to
that
really turn
one?
the screws. Yeda J's options, it looked late, and
Yo,
now it
it's
looks impossible.
insane.
Denied. In the 20th round,
Boaster
I
is
thought
gonna
FUT
die
had it
again.
right. You know, even though they were a little bit surrounded,
this-
segmented, yes, but
If
still,
Boaster checks it,
that
he's
late
actually
round run.
the...
Boaster will actually find Yetche. And I think what's
He actually
really,
gets
really
him.
indicative here that there's potentially a reinforced stack on A site. There's no rotation through vents or spawn.
True.
As soon as that pit goes up, you'd almost expect, right, that's the
Someone-
panic button.
Yep.
That's, sorry, panic button, and somebody's going to get caught off guard in the rotation. That's why Fnatic pause. I think they almost sniff out that this is the weaker side of the setup from FUT.
Oh man.
Heads up mid-round from Fnatic here.
And it's a
Okay, 1
risky call
second
that
still.
late.
Oh, it is,
right?
yeah. Because
Yeah,
it
it is.
takes them what feels like an eternity to
wow.
dig out the
This
two
shot
members
by Kron.
on B site. But it feels like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
It does.
I mean, they
FUT
don't
goes
have
for timeout
money.
here.
they didn't
know we
time
want
out
that coach
before.
camp. You know we want it.
Give me that synergy. It's been on point. all
Gaia's
night.
camp right now.
Give me a nice low 5 to round out the timeout.
And I don't
Same.
want to be
Switch up on
that
the
guy,
timeout.
but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like seeing
no,
that
it's tense
Cracks
now.
has
I
a bad
like the
game.
other one. Guys, let's not chill these days. More chill.
More chill.
Yeah.
But, I mean, lots to digest here. Not many, I guess, opportunities in terms of, you're looking at the purchase specifically. You got Atta Captain's ultimate, but
The money, man.
You don't have
yeah,
any
Mr.
money,
Fallen's
dude.
got his. Unfortunately, not really. I mean, very uncharacteristic in terms of his stage 1 performance to see him sitting here at 3-16 and
Yeah.
not really having a say in most of these rounds. Sure, as the
Wait, he
IGL,
was
but
a-
I mean,
he
individually
actually
in
had
terms
pi,
of engagements,
3.314.
he's not been able to get himself rolling here.
No. Fnatic money's fine. Ults really nearby.
But yeah, Bose is the key one, obviously. One
Yeah.
off for Chronicle potentially.
Wait, Boaster was 6-12 and now
Did
he's
burn up crashes in the
8-12.
previous, so. Oh no.
Oh, Mr.
man.
Fallen's had a
When
nightmare of
nothing
a day,
helps,
Mike.
And
I mean,
you
when
can see the
nothing works,
desperation for him
there's
to get
nothing you can do
something
about it.
on the
It's
board.
insane.
Find even just a small
Oh,
victory.
and look at it. Look at that. Chronicle is instantly
hopes then
walking
on the likes of
CT and
Yeda
holding for the
J,
push.
Crashes, Zeus
And,
is right. Give me someone to
freaking
step up
Crashes
and
is
take a
holding
little bit of
sewers.
that pressure off the
It's
shoulders.
insane. They know everything.
So far, Fnatic's patience. Have they heard a step?
No,
Maybe
they just know.
Crashes has in sewers. It's a weird
No.
ping. It's a
They
very
heard the
weird ping from
flashes.
Kron.
Okay, well, he's been
Now Crash
seen.
is going to catch him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just has to
Oh
wait.
my, this
It
is
is stunning
so
to
good.
Poetry
witness.
in motion to see how Fnatic operate some of these rounds.
And again, as much as, you know, yes, they do have a lot of those kind of well
Oi,
choreographed plays,
brodo.
a lot of this mid-rounding and kind of
He's getting
communication in
caught. No
between has been the
way.
strongest points, and it feels just like a celebration of them in some of these halves. That second half of the first map, the second half here,
2v5,
don't look much better.
so
As that a captain, it
free,
cracks.
man. It's so free. This guy's just getting
Do or
another
die
pick.
time really here, and
Oh
it looks
my
like die's the option they
God,
pick.
bro.
Chronicle
And
slowly
they saw
but surely
him.
hunting.
They saw him. It's GG.
Trying to find him,
Wow.
and it's Alpha to claim.
Just
a
like
bit of a
that,
fizzle out at the
2-0.
end there, but Fnatic
Dude, that's
looking
insane.
fantastic, Mike. I don't think many of us were worried after the loss to Heretics. I think a lot of us going, play that sets the stage going forward, but they've come out today looking improved.
And Fnatic are one of those teams that, you know, every so often a series loss will result in them coming back and looking really well composed and almost that back to basics, which, you know, a veteran in terms of the leadership here on stage for Fnatic. I think that's really important versus a team like FUT that, we keep saying, hard to quantify. You never really know
How does he
how
not
they're
get
going
that?
to perform on
They
the
didn't
day.
have
But
a game.
I'll come back to the same comment I made earlier. Really well
GG's,
drilled. There
guys.
was some
Really
rounds
well
here
played.
where Fnatic just looked as if they were suffocating FUT.
The synergy's there. They're
Yeah,
starting
they
to look
played really
scarier
well.
and scarier.
Boaster is calling like never before. I'm telling you,
It makes you
Boaster's
nervous for the
calls
other teams.
saved
They
them
keep
so
finding
many
this synergy,
times.
this layering. Again, going back to Split coming out for them here in the second map, looking very good. Deeper into the map pool we go. How does this team continue to keep looking stronger? Game by game, it feels like even in the Heretics loss, it was a fair result. I think everyone's seeing that Heretics very much at the forefront. Fnatic now, almost in my mind, starting to really confirm that second spot.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you come into the Fnatic Heretics, I almost had Fnatic taking it, but I think as well, we'll come back to that same point, that the loss is always going to force a team like Fnatic to go away and say, right, guys, we've been operating at this level, we really need to actually elevate above that. I think today's probably a really good example of that.
I also want to say Chronicle
She's
having a
so
much
small.
better impact.
Yeah,
this
we were
time
ready to
around.
call him out today almost, but especially on Lotus.
Yeah, there's been a couple of things we've been keeping our eyes on today. Fnatic had all the answers, but this time couldn't quite be the team to pressure them like they used to. However, a treat for you playing along out. We're going to hand it over to the post plant where Kukuka and Billy will be waiting.
I want highlights of Boaster. Come on, give me something.